Sam, you came in the second quarter. What did the coaching staff tell you when you came in, and what kind of spark were you trying to give the offense? What was your mindset heading in?
Um, they just told me they were telling me before the game to be ready. I kind of knew because they were just telling me you might play this game, and obviously Ben was the starter this game. But I was just looking to give the team a spark. I mean, just like the first game, I came out there, we were explosive from the jump. I was just trying to be explosive, get our offense going, get the guys going.
Further questions from in the room? Go to Thomas Dunn next.
Over the course of the game, less quarterback runs were called. Was that a product of how healthy you are, or just what Auburn showed you guys?
It was just what Auburn showed us. I mean, I could have went out there and did whatever. They kind of matched a lot of things up pretty well with what we were trying to call, but we kind of had some self-inflicted wounds. I mean, I think, honestly, we beat ourselves. We kind of had a lot of things that we should have hit, but we kind of got set back by the self-inflicted wounds.
And can you just describe the impact the loss of Matthew Cindric for your offensive line and then yourself personally?
Matthew's a pretty smart guy. I mean, he's been here for some years now. He's a leader on the team. We kind of feed off of him too. But I can say that Driscoll, he stepped up and filled those shoes pretty easily. We definitely wish we could have him back, but with Driscoll, we definitely have something to replace him. It's kind of devastating for him just because this is one of his last year, to be honest. And he talked to me before the game a couple days ago, and he told me if I needed anything to ask him about it, come to him about it. And I kind of feel like it's just one of those things where it comes with the game. So.
Yeah, you mentioned him being a leader. Do you have to take a bigger leadership role with him out now?
I mean, he's still around. I mean, it's not like he's gone. So we definitely got some leaders to step up. I mean, obviously he was a big leader. He was a captain, but I think we can definitely fill those needs with that.
Any other questions in the room? Go to Steve.
Sam, so going into the game, you knew you were not starting, correct?
Yes.
At what point in the week did they tell you were not starting?
I just kind of knew just because they were telling me that we want you to be 100% if you're going to go out there and play. But the game of football, after that first game, you'll never be 100%. But they just wanted me to go out there and play to the best of my ability. And I think Ben kind of showed that he was more ready than I was throughout the week. So I kind of knew myself, but we were meeting all through the week. We talked about it. I kind of knew that I was going to have to just be ready to play, and I pretty much was ready to play. So.
And did you say anything to Peyton Thorne after the game?
Oh yeah, I definitely talked to him. Man, we're best friends. Obviously, I wanted to beat him. Should have beat him. We just talked about the game. Honestly, 2 quarterbacks. I played receiver for him in high school, but just to be in this moment was kind of big. But after the game, we didn't really say too much. We'll probably talk just because we can now. The game is over. I mean, what's done is done. So we'll get back to talking every week and stuff like that. So.
Jeff, we have a microphone behind you, I think, or come to you. There you go.
Sam, can you talk about just the drop-off emotionally maybe the team might have had when Jaden went out?
I mean, man, as soon as he hit the ground, he kind of froze up. So immediately, that's one of my best friends on the team. Immediately, I just had a kind of harsh reaction to it. I wasn't even worried about anything else but him at that moment. But once he got out, it was just, it's kind of, we have a thing where it's next play mentality. I mean, I know he got hurt and he was out, but you can definitely feel the shift in that. Some guys are ready to go and some guys are still worried about him just because it was kind of weird how he landed and how he reacted to it too. So, I mean, I feel like it was just kind of bittersweet moment just because he went down, and it kind of gave us a little. We were trying to make a spark off of it just because like he was talking to us and he was just trying to get us riled up. Obviously, I was a leader too, but you can kind of feel the shift in the game and the momentum, and it just kind of went downhill from there.
Do you think he's going to be okay?
I think he's going to be fine. I talked to him after the game. He's pretty down just because obviously he wanted to finish the game out, but things happen. So
There we go, final question with Ryan. Jeff, you just got the mic behind you there. That'd be great.
Yeah, Sam, Coach Wilcox mentioned you moved the ball well between the 20-yard lines. What changed once you hit the red zone? Why couldn't you finish drives?
we just had so many self-inflicted wounds. I mean, it's a lot that I could have done better too, just to overcome that because it's a game of football. Things happen. I just think once we get down there, I got to make some better decisions. I know that I can use my legs, and I was just trying to get the run game going, open up some things just for the pass. But once we get down there, I just got to make better decisions.